Woodpecker is 11, close to game time in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I'm on Gorale map. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're having a great day. I have been doing weeding this morning, early this morning, and fell asleep while weeding, and now I'm back at it again. Better get another stream in before I go on vacation. Hey Ronnie, how you doing? I'm doing good. I was doing this early this morning, about 6 a.m. and it kept, not even that, about 5 a.m. I was doing this on some other fields and ended up falling asleep. So today, going on vacation today. Leave about 4 p.m. Be back October 14th. Yeah, 3 p.m. your time. Cool. I'll be sure to wish you a happy birthday on Facebook too, but happy birthday in advance, bud. You're welcome. You gonna get an Xbox One X for your birthday? I'm just kidding, bud. Yeah. I don't like doing this top-down view, but in order to see where I've been with the weeder, I kind of have to. I only have one goal on this map, and that's to fill that big silage bunker. I'm on Gorale. So I've got about 15 fields planted in corn. I've got them all fertilized the crap out of them, and now I'm weeding them on top of that, so I should get them out. Why? Well, you know, I just wanted to. I've done all 5 bunkers on with the help of Quick Draw and Trevor and AJ and Doug. Gotten this and running gunning. I've gotten the 5 bunkers on Goldcrest full with their help. But on Gorale, this is the biggest silage bunker on the whole game, so personal challenge to fill it. Oh, that was when the game first come out. Not too long after the game, and not too long after FS17 come out. When everybody was still playing on Goldcrest. Well, yeah, I'm working on Woodshire too, filling up those bunkers as a BGA. I pulled 900,000 out of one field, 1.4 million liters out of another field. And I still got one more field of corn left to do. Hey Chris, how you doing, bro? I believe the bunkers on Woodshire hold about 3 million, if not a little more than that. And right now there's 2. Right now there's 2.2 or 2.4 million in there. Yeah, a lot of people do. I'm doing good, Chris. Glad you're doing good, bro. Just to get another stream in before I go on vacation, so. Let's see, I feel done. I already got another one over here. All these had trees around them and took them out. Yeah. All these had other crops in them. I took a forage harvester and mower header and mowed them down and got the chaff from them. I was bummed to find out that I can't get any chaff out of sunflowers. I'm leaving today, actually, Chris. Oh man, he's on every night, dude. Rebel Guy 29, yeah, he's on Twitch every night. He's always got content. Yeah, I'll be back October 14th. I'll be back being where I can stream on October 14th. I'll pop in on the Abed's live chats and see how everybody's doing. I've got bell notification on the Abed's channel. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I got nothing against him. Personally, I mean, hey Josh, I'm going to Mobile, Alabama. Oh, did he? That's okay, he'll just make another one. Usually does. Yeah, Chris, the FS Club mentioned that it should be about 1 to 2 weeks till we see it on the store on PlayStation. FS Club is your friend? Nice. Yeah, he is. He's in Alabama. He's actually, he said we're going to drive right past him, going to where we're going, but he's actually 120 miles away, out of, farther than what we're actually driving. So I really got my wife is going to want to take a 120 mile side trip on the way down there, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, let's That's where these millionaires like to live, though, you know, so. Away from people. Yep, a lot of people are, Josh, or Chris, there's a lot of stuff in this game that we have on 17 that's not going to be in 19, right away, and, I don't know, I'm still 50-50 on that. Oh, there's a ton of things, man. There are a ton of things in this game that we won't have in 19. And then that's kind of draws the line for me a little bit on how much I'm actually going to play 19 until, you know, until good mods drop, until good DLCs drop, until, you know, it took, how long did it take for the Rebud Sump Grinder to come out, Ronnie? It took, it was what, like a year, it took like a year to get a different stump grinder, you know, I mean, stuff like that, you know, and I mean, we started getting all these really good mods, 2 years later, one to 2 years later, and 3 months. What do you mean 3 months? Yeah, we got it 3 months ago, but we didn't actually have it for about a year. You know, I mean, we're getting all these good mods come out within the last few months, and you know, I'm just having to go back to, you know, we've got the Webba plow, of course, the Jumpa plow, we got the Casey Colo plow, you know, having to go back to single row plows in 19, you know, that's kind of, that's not really, I mean, I know that's how people, how they would farm in real life, you know, but having to do that process all over again, I'm just not sure I'm psyched about that. You know, coming up with consoles. Yeah, so truck driver game. No, I haven't heard anything about it, man. The graphics look about the same as the truck driver game. The graphics look about the same as Construction Simulator. So a lot of people are going to play FS17 after 19 come out. Yeah, most likely, Ronnie. Most likely. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know I will. I'll be playing. I'll be back on 17 when 19 comes out. You know, it's I mean, just like when 17 come out, people were going right back to 15. So, I mean, I think that's a given, you know, that people are gonna go back to the other game until they, you know, decide to bring out, you know, better content. At the very least. Oh, render, it's in my queue. Oh, okay. On what? Gamefly? No, you can get it, Chris. You can get the Gator, but you have to pay. You have to get the season pass. You have to get the premium or deluxe edition to get the Gator. Otherwise, if you don't get the season pass, you're gonna have to pay for it to get the Gator. So. Yep, thank you, Ronnie. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Man, it was warm yesterday, but it is nice today. Oh, you're welcome, Josh. I'm happy to do it, bro. I'm just here lately. I've been struggling to get content, what to do, and I really didn't want to bore you guys to death with the details of plowing all these fields up, cultivating the fields up, fertilizing, planting, and then of course what I'm doing now. It's got to be probably the most boring thing you can do. So, but in the long run, it's gonna give me a lot more yield. I'm going to get the premium edition. I'm going to get the season pass. There'll be DLC in there. Like I have on 17. Yeah, me too, bro. I'm getting the season pass as well. I got the season pass on this game. It's gonna be no different on 19. Got the got the complete edition on FS17. So it's cooling off over here. My code. Code all day yesterday. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was 80 some degrees here yesterday, and now it's down to it's only supposed to get to like 74 today. It's like 70 outside right now, so I turned off the AC and opened the windows. Chris, yeah, man, I'll be getting the season pass, bro. Well, Josh, I am in Fort Wayne, Indiana, in the United States. And the weather in Indiana changes every 5 minutes. So if you don't like, if a person doesn't like the weather currently, just wait about 5-10 minutes. It'll change. So it's really unpredictable weather. My heater's on now. Night duty in Washington. Okay. Yeah, it's been getting there for a while. We had nights down to 49 degrees, 46 degrees, 43 degrees, stuff like that. And then we had a warm front and it boosted it right back up to 80s and then 60 degrees at night. So in the upper 60s at night. So I don't know yet, Josh or Chris. I'm not sure. I know we'll be able to make our create our own roads and stuff like that. So I would think you'd be able to, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's always warm for October up here. Even the third, close to the end of October, it wouldn't be uncommon to see temperatures in the mid 80s. So when I first moved to Indiana, the first year we had the first year October. I mean, it was close to the end of October. It was like 85, 87 degrees. So yeah, I couldn't believe how warm it was for October, but. The past couple of years, we've had anywhere from 44 to 50 inches of snow. I mean, that has been the past years. We haven't seen snow like that in a few years, though. So, you know, yeah, it's been a while since it showed that much. Last year we didn't get much snow at all. We got maybe 33 or 36 inches, something like that, total. So, when our average for snowfall is around 43 to 50, so yeah, we hardly got any snow last year. We got more rain than anything. I have the fertilization set at 1, but I've actually done, this is actually number 5 or 6. So, like I said, I've fertilized the crap out of these fields. You're probably wondering, how can you get 5 or 6 fertilization? Well, by fertilizing the crap out of the field, by not using fertilizer when planting, by plowing the field beforehand, by doing this, weeding the field, acts as another stage of somewhat fertilizing. I mean, you're taking the weeds out, so. Whoa. I don't like that dip. And, I've been doing all those steps, I've fallen asleep too, so, I get, the last thing I want you guys to hear is me snoring. So, that's why I haven't been streaming for a couple of days. So. I'm just not sleeping well at night, man. I'm just, I'm getting maybe, getting maybe 3 hours of sleep at night. If that, like last night I only got an hour and a half sleep. And I went to bed at 2 and woke up at 3:30. And was up until about 6:30 or 7, and then went back to sleep and woke up at 10. So I talked to iBad. He's like, you stream at 3 in the morning or whatever, and I was like, I'm thinking, dude, I can't stream at 3 a.m. in the morning. There's just no way. I'd wake everybody up in the house. I can't stream at 3 a.m. My wife would kill me if I did something like that. Well, not. So if I stream, it has to be during the day because, people go to bed, or, Dad goes to bed at, about 9:30, and my wife goes to bed about 10, and you know, so we're helping them out, taking care of them. So for now, until we can get our house. But yeah, it's just when we get our house, then I'll be able to stream whatever I want. But because the PlayStation and the TV will be in a different room, be in the living room most likely. Yeah. But that's why I don't stream at night, is because of that, so. Or don't stream late at night. I mean, I have streamed some nights, but I don't stream past midnight. If I do stream at night, so. Most likely. He's not online, so he's probably sleeping. Been sleeping at 3 a.m. Got my coffee. Yeah, I used to drink coffee, but I don't anymore. I drink Pepsi Max now. Pepsi Max Wild Cherry. They came out with the Wild Cherry with Pepsi Max, and so that's what I drink in the morning. And do you, Chris? Okay. Oh, Dave, my pharmacist said I can use Z-Quil on top of my medicine, but I really don't like the idea of that. I mean, it helps me sleep when I take it. Yeah, I'll sleep for 6-7 hours solid, but you know, I just don't. Sometimes I forget to take it. Yeah, the Pepsi Max Wild Cherry just come out. A couple of days ago, actually. So it tastes good too. It tastes real good. Well, it is diet. Pepsi Max is diet. It's just not. It just doesn't say diet on the can because they want to promote Pepsi Max to be something that young people will drink too, not just older people. You got your caffeine. Caffeine's in it. There's no sugar. There's no carbs. No, you know. Tried it as a cross between regular and diet. No, it's Pepsi Max is diet. It's just they don't come out and say it. But with my Josh, that's something I pay for. Well, you know, it's actually good. It's actually a good drink. I've got acid reflux, so I can't drink. I can't drink a lot of pop that's got a lot of sugar in it. My doctor told me, you know, I got to lay off of that and drink diet pop. And well, some of the diet I've gone through and tried a variety of it, and it does make a difference. The cherry does. When Pepsi Next was out, I loved that. And then when they took it away, I was bummed. So then I had to go back to drinking Pepsi Max again. But now that Pepsi Max Wild Cherry is out, it's a great flavor. It tastes better than Diet Pepsi Wild Cherry. Oh, okay, cool, Chris. Yeah, I'm not on sleeping pills. I'm on antipsychotics. I'm on antidepressants. I'm on controlled substances. Yeah. That's why my YouTube channel is Neurotic Woodpecker. Neurotic is a term for a mentally ill person. And yeah, so you know. You know, it's sometimes it is, yeah, but with Pepsi Max, it's a really good blend. But I've dealt with my mental illness for a long time now, so. Okay, Josh. Yeah, I take Zoloft, 100 milligrams of Zoloft every day, and it makes me sleepy. No, I'm not really depressed. I'm just my mental illness. I lose interest in activities. I lose interest in activities. Sometimes I lose interest in relationships. It's weird. It's sometimes I'll feel like playing games or watching movies, and sometimes I just won't have the. Sometimes I just won't have the desire to do it. It's weird. Met with my cousin's counselor. Met with my counselor first time yesterday. I like her. Cool, Josh. Yeah, I like fishing. Yeah. I haven't fished in real life in years. I like fishing games. I just haven't. The new one I've been wanting to get. I just haven't gotten around to buying it yet. Fishing Simulator World, I think it is. Now Far Cry 5, the fishing on that is really good. I really enjoy the fishing on Far Cry 5. I streamed yesterday for an hour and had a couple of people come in and watch, but nobody said anything, so I was getting chaff for the silage bunker on Woodshire. But I had other things to do. I had to eat some dinner and then do some other stuff. So I was only limited to stream for an hour last night. Oh, finally autosave. Jeez, I was wondering when it was going to. I was wondering if it was going to. Feel done. Where are my lights on? Be careful, here's a fence right up close to this field. Barely visible. I can barely see it. Yeah, I have that. I just buy it. It's a good game. Yeah, I've seen a lot of I've seen some videos on it from professional anglers and seen videos on it from other people, and it looks good. Now, this process not only works with corn for chaff, it also works with your normal crops. If you do this with your crops, you'll get a ton more yield than just growing the crops and then harvesting them. Yeah, the reason I haven't bought it yet, Chris, is I just haven't had the money to buy it yet, and you know, I've got a sick cat now, and I gotta find out what's going on with him. We keep finding dried blood on the sinks, and so I don't know what's going on with him. He's getting up there in age, though. I mean, he's still a young cat for his age, but he's a big boy. He's about 22 pounds, I think. I mean, my other cat is only like 9 pounds, so, you know, Real Bad's told us, had him on a science diet. He hated that food. He hated it. He wouldn't eat it. He'd eat my cat's food, so, my other cat's food, so, we took him off the science diet, and now we got him on a new food, Purina One, True Instinct, grain-free food, supposed to give him more energy and stuff like that, so, and hopefully, promote a healthy, weight, so hopefully this food works. They like it, so, you know. No, Chris, there's no new mods out, unfortunately. I check every day, but we haven't gotten nothing. There's 26 mods in testing right now. Yeah, I mean, it's alright, bro. I can make sure my bills are paid first, and then find out what I have left for the rest of the month, and you know, if I can get the game, I will. But if I have to wait a while, then I'll have to wait a while. You know, it is what it is. You know, and technically I could put it on a credit card and buy it, but then, you know, I'm really trying to get it paid off rather than incur more debt to it. So, I would usually buy, you know, maybe 6 games a month, you know, and or you know, or 4 games a month and a couple movies a month, and last month I didn't buy any, only bought 1 game last month. 1 game? No, bought 2. Bought 2 games last month, and I think I only bought 1 or 2 movies last month, and that was it. So. I don't buy discs, I buy digital. I've got a 2 terabyte external hard drive on my PS4 Pro, and I've got a 5 terabyte external hard drive on my Xbox One. I'm running 3 terabytes on PlayStation and 6 terabytes on Xbox. My gamer tag on Xbox is DRAGONBREATH7985's. I'm hardly ever on Xbox, but and the reason for that is, you know, everything I do on PlayStation, you know, I'm gonna have to, on Farming Simulator, you know, I have to go back and do on Farming Simulator 17 on Xbox, and, you know, I don't know, I don't like doing the same thing twice, or having to do the same thing twice, so, you know, I don't really get on Xbox much. The majority of the games look better on the PlayStation 4 Pro. I mainly use the Xbox for movies and TV. As the movies are in 4K, UHD, HDR. You can buy on the store, the Microsoft Store. However, the movies on the PlayStation Store are only in HD. It's kind of a bummer, but yeah, me too, Chris. I mean, I got the disc version for Phone Simulator 17, but once the digital version come out, I'd grab the digital version. But I won't get any movies from the PlayStation Store. It's just pointless to even bother with it because the movies aren't in 4K. I use Voodoo, and I got Netflix in 4K. Voodoo's in 4K. And then I use the Xbox for 4K movies as well. Movies that I can't find on Voodoo, I can find on the Microsoft Store. My friends like, you should get Far Cry 5 on Xbox. So, you know, alright, fine, I'll get Far Cry 5 on Xbox, and then after I get it on Xbox, oh, I don't want to play it. I'm like, seriously? You got it, you want me to get it to play with you on Xbox, and now you don't want to play it, and it's just like, whatever, bro. I've got it on PS4, beat it twice. Actually, yeah, beat it twice. Got both endings. Great game, love it. I'm gonna have to eventually do a couple of streams on that too. So I've been kind of debating, what kind of streams I want to do with it. I'm like, most likely do hunting and fishing. That's just the hunting and fishing on that game are fun. I'll do one with hunting with alien weapons. That's really fun. Not practical, but really fun. I was wondering when I was going to get the pole. You really want to know? I can tell you right now, the dually, we are not going to get the dually right off the bat. Unless they've added it in on the website. I didn't see it when I looked. Right now, the only thing I seen when I was in there, and I was on there last week, was a 1978 truck. That's the only thing I've seen as far as a pickup. Now, as far as semis go, we're getting 4 or 5 semis, but pickup trucks, unless they changed it, we were getting one 1978 truck. So again, unless they changed it, unless they added another pickup truck, I don't know. I haven't looked, but the last time I looked, there was a 1978 truck. The dually's not there. The other Lizard TT wasn't there. So, I'll have to go in and check again to find out if they added any new pickup trucks. But when I was in there last week, I only saw the one, bro. I mean, obviously people are pumped about FS19 for John Deere. They've been wanting John Deere since FS17 come out, but it's and yeah, the game looks great. The game looks awesome, but I'm just not 100% sold. And the reason I'm not 100% sold is because it took, almost 2 years to get everything that we have now on FS19, or not 19, but on FS17, I mean, yeah, I'll pre-order, I'll get season pass and all that, but I'm just not 100% sold on the content that they're bringing. John Deere's great. But 2 John Deere tractors, the Gator, and 1 John Deere combine. I mean, That's not a whole lot of especially John Deere, the vehicles and to work with. You know, I mean it's like barely worth the, you know, if all you're getting the game for is John Deere, you know, good on you, but I'm just not sold. I mean, yeah, this tractor I'm using is painted John Deere colors, but, you know, I'm just not sold on the whole physics of the game. The physics of the game, the content that they're bringing, I'm not really sold on it. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have all the majority of the DLCs that we have in 17 and on the base game of 19. That'll be nice for sure, but a lot of people like Seasons, and Giants confirmed that Seasons is not going to be in the base game on 19. The duel's on 17, yeah, and I don't know if it's on 19 yet or not. If they added the duel on 19, then, you know, that'll definitely help, the gameplay for 19, but, you know, it's, you know, everybody's excited for John Deere, you know, I mean, that's a given. You know, it's just too bad that some of the mods that we have couldn't have been implemented into the main game. Don't know. Don't know anything about the mowers. I know we're getting a different version of the Big M500. But as far as John Deere mowers, I have no idea. When the last time I looked, it didn't look like it. And they had a coming soon on the John Deere section, but, you know, that could be anything, you know. We're getting the 8 series, the 6 series, the John Deere Gator DLC, but apart from that, I don't know. We're getting the John Deere Combine, but, you know, again, there's not a big selection of John Deere. You know, there's more of a selection of the other tractors than there is John Deere. And, you know, people are going to frown on that, and even though, you know, majority of the people that play this game live over in the UK, so I imagine they really don't care either way, but people that live over here in the US and, you know, in Canada, you know, they want to see as much John Deere equipment and vehicles as possible, and, you know, by only bringing, you know, a handful of not even a handful of tractors, you know, 2 tractors, an ATV, and a combine, seriously, you know, that's kind of a letdown. No snow, no seasons. If season comes back to 19, it'll be a mod. So if you enjoy playing seasons now, you will not be able to play it on 19 base game. You'll have to wait for that. You have to wait for a mod to come out for seasons, just like we did with 17. And a lot of people are not happy about that either. That seasons won't be in the base game. A lot of people that play seasons are not happy about that. But I mean, honestly, if you know a farmer in real life that plays this game and uses seasons on the game, I don't know of anybody that would even think about using seasons on this game, being a real life farmer. I'm sure there are somebody out there somewhere that is a real life farmer and does use seasons on the game, but I don't know why they would. I mean, you do it in real life. You want to simulate the same experience that you do in real life. I mean, that's kind of, you know, defeats the purpose a little bit, but if anything, you think you'd want to break from the real life version of farming and just have the simulated version of farming. But hopefully I'm done weeding. This is starting to suck. 7 miles an hour, you know, even though it's 12 meters, which is a good distance, it's just the least enjoyable thing on this game. There's ATVs on it. You got the Gator, there's another one that starts with an M, Mahandra or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, there's ATVs on the game. the DLCs, but mind you, there's DLCs in the game. No, I don't. I do this already? Yeah, dude. We got all these fields over here. That's what the Gator is, Chris. The Gator, the John Deere Gator, is an ATV. It's not a tractor. It's an ATV. I don't know what that's probably sunflowers. Oh man, I don't want to do sunflowers. I'll probably cultivate it, plow that up. That does not help me right now. One thing I do hope they'd bring to 19 is the collisions on people. I hope there is a collision on people. So when you hit them, they disappear. Instead of being invisible and walking right through your tractor, or when you drive through them, you know, drive over them, they should disappear instead of keep walking through your tractor. That, you know, hope there's collisions on people on 19. Okay, turn time up and turn plant growth on fast. Truck is right there, cool. Just wait. Turn my flashlight on too. If you like messed up fields, this map is for you. There are some pretty messed up fields on this map. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice map. There's just don't get me wrong, it's a nice map. There's just some really funky looking fields on here. Oh, no problem, Chris. the two DLCs in the season with the season pass are the Gator ATV and the Mahandra or Mahandra or Mirandra. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I've probably killed that name 3 times. But yeah, it's another ATV that starts with an M. Yeah, you should be able to, Chris. You're gonna be able to put your own farmhouse down, place your own silos, place your own buildings. Place your animals down. So, excuse me. Damn. One thing about this Pepsi water cherry, it makes you burp. It tastes good though. Excuse me. Excuse me. Damn. There's a frog in here. I swear. A frog in here. Damn. Excuse me. Gotta find that frog. Excuse me. Damn. Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna. I'm waiting for Alien Jim's new map to come out. It's called Mercury Farms. With the same concept. Build your own farm. Place your own animals. Uh, that concept. I'm really waiting for his map to drop on on console. Yeah, I should. Although, we're not going to see a 70,000 liter tipper anytime soon. The base game has a tipper of 60,000 liters. Yeah, pop is the term for soda. Yeah, one pat, one side, 24,000 liters. Autosave. I'll come back to this section later. Mills County. Don't know where that would be at. Where's Mills County at? What state is that? I had it right the first time. I'll go over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's closed, of course. Yeah, it's open now. It's a real shame that this silage, this shaft doesn't go all the way up to the top. That's the only downfall that I don't like about this bunker is that the shaft doesn't go all the way up to the top. Somewhere in Texas? Okay, cool. There was trees all through here. Took them all out. All along here was trees. Took those out. As you can tell, all around these fields are these trees. Like the creator just had a tree fest or something. Just went nuts putting all these trees down. I'm not sure. I need to get something to eat soon. You go up for smoke. It's been a couple hours since I last had a cigarette. Save. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me. This has been the Roddick Woodpecker. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your day. Hope you guys have a great day. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Have a good day. See you, Chris. Hope you have a good day, man. Hope you have a great day. Good week. Great weekend.